Hello, everybody. My name is Gracia Pozo, and I'm Games Partnership Manager here at Snapchat. And I'm delighted to be here with you today at the Hyper Games Conference. Today, I want to introduce you to an opportunity that I'm truly excited about and believe will be a new genre of gaming in the years to come. This is the Hypersocial Gaming. In today's presentation, I will walk you through the Snapchat experience for the ones who are not familiar with the app. We will talk about Hypersocial, the new gaming genre on Snap, Bitmoji for games, and the Snap SDK. As we all know, mobile is where it's at. We wouldn't be sat here today if it wasn't. As smartphones have become more convenient and powerful over the past decade, mobile gaming experiences have become richer and more engaging than ever before. Generations from young to old around the world use smartphones to play, compete, and connect with friends. Looking at our numbers, Snapchat reaches over 500 million monthly active users around the world. This is data that we just made public in Q1 this year. On a daily basis, nearly 300 million people use Snapchat globally, and this figure keeps on growing every day. In fact, nearly 1 of every 2 smartphone users in the US is on Snapchat. This just shows the potential of your game to reach 50% of the US smartphone users. Some of you might have already worked with us, but for those of you who haven't, just let me take a moment to walk you through our platform and show you why there is so much opportunity for gaming. Simply put, Snapchat is the fastest way to express yourself and communicate. Why send a text when a snap is worth 1,000 words? People are chatting throughout their day, whether it's on their way to work, at the gym, or at home with their family. But Snap is so much more than just a camera app. It's a starting point for things like augmented reality, mental health awareness, community, and so much more. 60% of our community create snaps with our camera every day. Our community spends more than half an hour on Snapchat every single day and opens the Snapchat camera more than 30 times a day to chat with their closest friends. For those of you unfamiliar with how the app looks like, let me give you a quick overview. Snapchat is all about creativity first. So when you open the app, the first thing you will find is the camera. You open to the camera to capture a moment in real time. Then you swipe left to chat to your close friends and share any types of content, including links to play games, as we will see later in detail. And then, if you go to the last icon on the left, you will find the Snap map. See where your friends are or zoom in on an area to engage with over 35 million businesses. This is where the Snap becomes hyperlocal. When you swipe to the right, you arrive to our discovery feed, where curated news and media from the biggest outlets inform and entertain. This is also where you can see where your friends are up to in the stories that they post at the top of the screen. And finally, if you swipe to the right again, you will find a Spotlight to participate in a bigger world of creative talent. A Spotlight is our UGC tab where each Snapchatter can share their content within one-to-many broadcast tool. We've barely scratched the surface with the Spotlight, but it's already used by over 100 million Snapchatters every single day. But what is a Snap? Yes, we are a camera platform, a communication tool, but ultimately is a mindset. Our users are here for being themselves with their closest friends and just having fun. We are not about posting that perfect image. There are no likes, shares, or public comments. When using Snaps, our users are in a very different mindset. As a game developer, you have the opportunity to engage with them when they are having fun. So this is the perfect environment. Let me introduce you now to the next generation of game players, the Snapchat generation of millennials and Gen Z. In gaming, everyone is chasing the same dollars. Snapchat has a significant unduplicated audience. As game developers, why not tap into this huge incremental audience whilst they are having fun and engaging with their closest friends? Popular to contrary belief, we are not just used by young teens anymore. 10 years ago, we did launch into high schools across the 13 to 17 years old market, that's true. But these users are incredibly brand loyal and they are now in their mid-20s. In fact, Snapchat's median age is now 25. We got users young, retained them, and many are not available anywhere else. Anecdotally, our fastest growing audience is the 35 plus market. Snap is all about augmented reality, engaging with the world around you. AR is no longer a novelty, and we want all developers to share all the creativity and utility that the Snap camera can bring. Bring your game to life using AR because it's no longer this unreachable concept costing millions and weeks of developing time to build and launch. And here is a quick intro to our connected lenses.
Connected lenses. For the first time, friends can share the same lens experience at the same time, whether they're across the room or across the world. To kick things off, we partnered with the Lego Group. Together, we created a first-of-its-kind AR lens that allows you to collaboratively build with Lego bricks right on Snapchat. Through shared state, real-time interaction, and co-located sessions, you can chat, play, create, and rebuild the world with your closest friends or your most distant relatives.
Now that you know a little more about the Snapchat experience and the Snapchat generation, I want to share with you why gaming opportunity with Snapchat is so unique, hypersocial. Snapchat can enhance the gaming experience on and off our platform. Snap Games and Snap Kit gives you the chance to bring social interactivity and personalization to your games. Let's start with Snap Games. Through the Snap Games platform, you can extend the reach of your game incrementally. Not only is it just about the game itself, it's about being able to play with your friends without the friction, just friendly competition. We make it super easy for users to find games, and it's so simple. Our games can be found organically, and there are no additional downloads required. On this image here, you can see how easy it is to switch from chatting with friends to playing games with them. Rather than just tuck away in the chat function, Snap Games can be found embedded all around the app, offering more opportunities to play with your friends than ever before. These are some of the entry points through the minis menu, the search bar, by sharing them on chat or with a picture on the stories, or through discovery. And who you're surrounded with is what makes this moment memories. This is what we mean by hypersocial. Snap Games is still a young platform. We just launched over 2 years ago. And our vision is to build a games platform that eases the way Snapchatters can play with their friends. We've built a platform with that in mind, embedding chat and voice to all HTML5 games that launch a whole new level of interactivity. It really works, it's different, and it's hypersocial. Here is a quick look at Voodoo's titled Aqua Park adapted for Snap Games. They have leaned on Snapchat's Real Friends network to make a truly engaging multiplayer title that leverages Bitmoji, in-game chat and voice for tons of sliding fun. Aqua Park has been played by over 45 million Snapchatters so far. And after the tremendous success of Aqua Park Multiplayer Edition, we announced a multi-game partnership with Voodoo at our Snap Partner Summit earlier this year. And it's not all about Aqua Park. Their list of games in Snapchat keeps on growing, and they haven't had to spend any user acquisition budget to get tons of millions of players playing their games. It's all organic and driven by player-to-player recommendations. And as Snapchatters spent endless hours at home in lockdown over the past 18 months, we all know and ultimately benefit from the fact that they turned to mobile gaming more than ever to stay entertained and stay connected with the world around them. Snap Games was no different. We have seen highly elevated engagement as well. Time spent, player count, and voice and chat features all are experiencing record usage. In just 2 years, more than 200 million Snapchatters have played Snap Games, and 30 million Snapchatters play Snap Games every month. Let me also show you an example, MojiWorks, who is one of our partners, a startup which true obsession is making social games. They actually coined this expression over a year ago while they were pivoting to their mission to create hypersocial games to the Snapchat gaming generation. Our friends at MojiWorks tapped into our concept of hypersocial gaming. People spend twice as long playing with their mates than on their own. This is Ready Chef Go, one of their games where collaboration amongst players is key to win. Another standout example is Bitmoji Party, a game developed by our Snap Games studio, which has experienced over 20 minutes of average playing time on Snapchat. This proves Snapchatters are engaged, play longer sessions, and stick around to play with their friends. This case study from the super successful Gizmart hit the news just this week. They have integrated Bitmoji into 3 of their games and as a result, created nearly 90 million unique players. Lana, their VP of Business Development, said, with Snapchat, the chances of releasing a hit game are higher than in a hyper-casual world today. All of our games are HTML5, the technology that powers these games, and about the 80% of the games in our portfolio is Play Canvas, a 3D collaborative game engine and editor. If you want to learn more about it, you can find out more information on their website, playcanvas.com. So if by now you're thinking, how cool will it be to integrate Bitmoji into your games, we have the solution for you. It's called Bitmoji for Games. But why is this so cool? Let me tell you why. Bitmoji is the avatar that is synonymous with Snapchat. Found all around the app, our users are encouraged to create one when they first log in and can personalize their avatar in a way that they like. There are Snapchatters that are so invested on how their avatars look like to the point that they might even change outfits to play in match with your game. 200 million people use Bitmoji every single day. And in the US alone, over 3/4 of the Gen Z population already have a Bitmoji avatar. So why not give the user the chance to become the hero of your game? Make your game social, personal, and fun by building an experience that is personal to each individual player. It's proven that games with Bitmoji see twice as much engagement as those without. I don't need to spell it out for you, but twice as much playing means twice as much ad engagement. You get what I'm saying? In these examples, we can see how Gizmart and Game Jam are bringing 3D Bitmoji to life and allowing their players to play like themselves, as a mini-me. This is not only for games on Snapchat, but also for off-platform games on iOS and Android via our SDK. And they are not alone. We are excited to share more and more developers are taking notice, from heritage brands like Mattel and Nickelodeon to developers like Scopely and Rolik. You will start seeing more Bitmojis in your favorite games. In fact, here's the Bitmoji edition of Water Shooty, which you can download in the app stores today. One important piece of information to share here is that if you build your game on Unity, Snap is a verified solutions partner. Bitmoji is now available as a plug-and-play solution. So for a developer, it couldn't be simpler. So why not give it a try? In addition to Bitmoji Kit, we also have a number of other great tools. So if you are thinking of bringing the best of Snapchat to your game and make your title a hyper-social success, this is the section for you. This is a Snap Kit. One-tap visual sharing with Creative Kit. Bring your profile to life by integrating stories into your app with a Story Kit. Safe and frictionless login with Login Kit. And monetization made easy and made for mobile with Ad Kit. I will dive into a couple of examples. There are two main features in Creative Kit, stickers and dynamic lenses. Stickers can be applied to Snap's post capture to give friends more context about what they are doing or where they are. Dynamic lenses provide a way to share achievements from your game, like leveling up or achieving a ridiculously high score. Sharing to your Snap story allows a user friends to engage with your game. Sharing an achievement to a user's story sees an average of 120 views per share and a 7% swipe up rate, which will boost your organic numbers and reduce your eCPI. Login Kit allows users to leverage their Snapchat credentials to sign into your app and even bring their Bitmoji along too. The Healy app boosted their registrations by 20% by using Login Kit in concert with their ads. Today, you can find more than 40 games that developers have built for Snapchat in just 2 years. So we have just started. We are working with a selection of awesome developers that share Snapchat's value and DNA. I have come to the end of the presentation today, and the question that I want to leave you with is, would you like to make your next launch hypersocial? If the answer is yes, or if you have any questions about anything explained on the presentation, please reach out to me at gpozo@snapchat.com or go to games.snap.com. We would love to hear from you, and thank you so much for attending this session today. See you soon.